elegance, opulence, luxury, and comfort. I'm here at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Orlando, Florida, one of the finest hotel chains in the world. And we're going to Norman's. So, last time I had him as a guest, Chef Norman even has a restaurant in my home city of Orlando.
I would like to dine with you there myself one time.
But this time we're getting the real thing. And this is one of the luxury appetizers.
It is luxury. It is the foie gras. It's called my Down Island French toast.
Right.
So we begin with brioche, which is the best way for French toast.
Now, I've heard that you learned this from your mum.
I did. My mother made us French toast, wintry mornings in Illinois.
Ah. And
It
we're
is
soaking it?
in the egg custard that's got cinnamon, nutmeg, eggs, and cream, but not so where it gets so wet it begins to fall apart. The foie gras needs to be seared. It's been cross-hatched here. We're using Curacao to marinate the foie gras overnight. We soak the lobes covered entirely in the Curacao, vanilla bean, zest of orange, nutmeg, and mace. Want to let that butter catch a little heat.
Yes.
And I want it to get golden. We're going to get that going
This guy
here.
knows what he's doing.
I'm going to just pour a little to soak it up there.
Got it.
And then make sure you're not sticking.
How many minutes generally will this be on?
2 minutes, 3 minutes really is enough. See
perfect.
how beautiful that is?
Yep.
All right, this guy's hot.
Yep.
Salt, and then drop it on there. And you see the smoke coming off that. That's because of the amount of heat that we had on it. But we want to sear it, Robert. You know, we want to get it nice and crispy.
Good.
See like this?
Yeah, love that color.
Meanwhile, we take our French toast.
Yes.
This is a savory caramel sauce. It's got some sweetness because foie gras likes that. Take the foie gras, just back and forth like this.
What a plate.
And then to provide a little acidity and lightness, the tropical fruit salsita.
Very island influence.
Very island influence. And here's another island influence. This is the vanilla essence, zest of lime.
What a pretty plate.
And there we go.
Norman, you're a genius.
Thank you, Robert.
very much
Thank
for
you.
doing this. Oh, I can't
There's enough
wait.
for both of us there, I think.
Whoa, you get your own. I can't wait to try this. Norman, it's time to try your beautiful food here at Norman's. I love the room, I love the view. It's just luxurious.
Well, aren't you kind? Thank you so much.
Right, I'm gonna start with your mum's French toast.
Very nice. She's beaming down right now, you know that.
Absolutely delicious. The fusion of all these different flavors. Now, how did you go from bacon and French toast to foie gras, passion fruit, Curacao flavoring? It's a bit extreme.
I knew it was the most French thing in the world to have foie gras, so I tied it to something very homey and rustic, my mother's French toast. But then I created the most unusual part of it, which is the savory passion fruit caramel sauce. And it came to me in a very dreamlike state on how to make it.
Norm, I'm confused. I thought we were going to have a chowder next. What's this? It looks like a meal.
This is the solids of the chowder, if you will, Robert.
Right.
This is the Creamy Cracked Conch Chowder. So this on top is the conch that's been pan-cooked, crispy. Chowder always, always has potatoes. And then bell peppers. Corn adds some nice sweetness. On top, though, this little guy here, this is a baby coconut.
Oh, well,
called
sweet.
a coquito.
And is that an orange segment?
Orange, because we're in Florida. We have to, promote our beautiful oranges. So now we're going to put the creamy part around it.
So rich.
And that is the coconut cloud. It's supposed to put a cloud on top of the chowder.
You really are a genius.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you.
You have to come here just for this. You have to come. It's very rich.
Rich.
And crunchy. It is pork Havana time.
We take the pork tenderloin and we marinate it overnight in olive oil, garlic, sour oranges, and spices. Then you restate the marinade with the citrus.
Yes.
This is the Haitian grits. They're a little bit more textural. And those are pickled onions that are there. Then here we have a black bean and corn salsa. This creamy is actually made from caramelized plantains.
I'm desperate to try it.
All right,
now.
do that, please. This dark sauce is a sherry reduction sauce made with
very good.
stock reduction, lots of vinegar.
A little spicy.
There's a spice rub on it as well.
I love your Haitian grit.
Oh, thank you.
I love this sauce. The meat is really tender. It's just spectacular food.
Thank you, my friend.
In the kitchen with Norm Van Aken, you are opening an actual cookery school in Miami?
Yes, we are. This is not for a cooking degree. There'll be a lot of things for people who want to teach their children how to cook, more about nutrition. We're going to have a roster of hundreds of classes, and then we'll also have visiting chefs and cooking teachers from around the world.
Lovely. Really good food.
Thank you.
I'm cheating. caramel flan con coco. I have the entire recipe in Norman's book. And this is it.
There are certain iconic dishes included in the dessert world. The flan would be one of them to all people from Latin and Caribbean countries, Robert. And so you'll see that beautiful, shiny surface there, actually edible gold.
Really?
Alongside of the flan, we have the coconut sherbet. We create a menu where there's an element, an ingredient in the very beginning, but then it's totally restated later in the meal in a completely different way.
This is Florida cuisine like you've never had. What a fantastic meal, fantastic wines, beautiful room.
It's an honor to be on your show.
Fabulous food.